Welcome to our presentation for CIT262 Integration Project J Messenger. We are Group 3.
And my name is Justin Gollage.
I am Melissa Case.
And I'm Jordan Bishop. Let's go ahead and go to slide 1, please. So today we've gathered you here today. We'd like to talk about an issue that we're having as we're passing code back and forth between our developers. Our business problem is that we need to create a program that allows us to put our communications between developers on our internal servers. We don't want them on public servers. We don't want this proprietary code out there for others to see. We'll be using this program in-house. You can go ahead and change the slide, please. So we'd like to talk about a proposed solution that would be made through a program called J Messenger. It's a program that we're developing. It allows us to share proprietary code without placing it on servers. This would be very important to the integrity of the data. This allows communication between our developers, so 100% developer to developer. It'll be SOX compliant, which is Sarbanes-Oxley compliant. And this will be made possible through the use of HTTPS and SSH. So here we're going to take a look at some sample images of J Messenger. On the left, we'll see the portal that opens up that allows for the communication. In the lower half, the lower window, the user will place code or any text, and in order to send that, they would click the send button, and then on the receiver's end, they would click the J receive button found in the middle right-hand side. This allows for the user to receive and the receiver to receive, and it keeps the data on our servers. This is in-house. It keeps the integrity of the data, keeps it protected, and allows us to be compliant.
I'm going to go over the risk analysis. We're going to start with the financial risk analysis. Some potential financial risks that could pose a threat to the project are loss of funding due to unforeseen expenses that can cause the project and or the business to no longer operate. Security risks. Having a secure network is a must while this project is in the development stage. Unsecure networks and servers can pose a major threat to the success of this project and this company. The technical risks are that there are many advancements in technology, potentially making our software obsolete. On the other end, we could have a technological failure that will cause a threat to the project. Accountability risks. Our employees are held to a standard that allows the project to stay on track. Making sure that they are working within federal and corporate guidelines is a must for this project. Lastly, the human risks. Making sure that our employees know the direction of the product and know what they are doing can prevent lag. Keeping up with employee training and meetings will help eliminate this threat. The potential also lies that we could lose a member due to illness or death. We have chosen for our software development lifecycle the waterfall method. We will begin with a meeting for the planning and requirement analysis. Then we will have another meeting and begin the defining requirements. Thirdly, we will have a meeting to design the product where we will design the entire product. Fourth, we will develop the product with all of the code. Fifth, we will have a meeting and then we will begin testing the product with some feedback. Lastly, we will put it into the deployment stage where we will train the staff and have them using our product in a manner that keeps them from losing work time. Our team composition will consist of a project manager who will oversee the project, help with the planning, the budgeting, compliance, things of that nature. Then we'll have 5 Java developers. They will oversee the Java applet experience, the web interface, the object-oriented design, and the database. We will also have 4 front-end developers that will work on our HTML and CSS, our JavaScript and jQuery, and the knowledge, design, development, and deployment stages. Lastly, we'll have a security personnel who will oversee the code being kept in public servers.
So here we put together a Gantt chart to keep track of all of our tasks. We have allowed a total of 50 days to complete this project, and these are estimated times that we should be within in order to create a successful software. So after each major aspect of the project, we are going to have a meeting. So to start off, we are going to do our research for the program, which we are allowing 4 days, followed by a meeting. We are going to be working on our pseudocode, allowing 12 days, followed by another meeting. We are going to then attempt to do the code, which we've allowed 15 days, followed by testing, which is going to be 7 days. And after that, we're allowing 2 days for feedback, and that's just to make sure that everyone is on the same track and any possible changes that need to be made. We can do that at that time, followed by a meeting. After this stage, we are going to go forward with deployment, which we're allowing 2 days, and lastly with our team training for 5 days, which here we're going to be training all of our employees on preventative maintenance on how to operate the software to make sure that we eliminate any future issues. Here we have our quality assurance. We want to make sure that we're within legal and regulation guidelines. We want to make sure that the program user interface is secure with an SSH as well as HTTPS, that the website works with different browsers as well as different mobile applications, that all of our users define their form work correctly, making sure that the server-side scripting works, making sure file sizes are within reasonable limits, overseeing corrections and coding for errors, displays and outputs correctly, and of course training to prevent human error. Here are some of our cost analysis, and so our initial cost for this program is going to be $137,986. Our break-even point is going to be after 2.2 years. In our first year, we estimate that we're going to be losing $35,000. By year 2, we're only going to be losing $10,000. Finally, by year 3, we're going to be able to make our profit or our gain at $54,000. And here is our works cited, and so you can confirm some of the information through the sites that we've used for our project. We thank you so much for listening, and you have a wonderful day.